Well, technically, good afternoon, everybody. It is 12:02 Eastern Standard Time, and this is Doc Frost coming to you from the bunker, my home office in Newmarket, New Hampshire. I hope all of you are well. It's been a rather busy and interesting week, and I think it's only going to get more interesting as time goes on. But with that being said, I want to thank all of you for your contributions thus far. I will be getting into grading your work specifically this afternoon. I have a live class, a synchronistic class that I'm teaching at Southern New Hampshire at 12:30. So after that, I will be getting to your assignments and I will be giving you feedback. So again, with that feedback, and I am grateful that some students have asked for samples before they even started their work. Remember, that's one of the things that I offer. It's a gift from me to you that I want that available to you because again, I'm a visual learner. So if I'm not used to what a professor wants, which how could you be, then I want some guidelines. I want some parameters. I would like some examples, and that's certainly what I'm willing to do with these visual examples. So I know that as I go through, I continue to ask more and more of you if I can do your work, and then some of the things I do is I'll send you an email with a request asking for your permission to do that. So you don't have to. This is not mandatory. I can do anything. If you don't want your name on it, I can delete your name. But I have some really talented people. Most of you are really talented people. And what I want to do is I want to help people like me that could use a little bit of help in their writing. And again, don't forget the writing lab. Writing lab is crucial. I mean, the services that you have available here, whether you're an online student or not through SNU, outstanding, outstanding. Make sure that you take advantage of them. You're paying for it. So why not take advantage of it? So threaded discussions. Interesting topic because, again, I ran into this in week one and now in week two. I certainly thought by week two that we were going to be back on the schedule that I had in the previous time that I taught this class, which were the threaded discussions, the discussion forums, would be due Thursday night at midnight. But apparently that's not the case. So what does that do? That means that now you have until Sunday at midnight to do any and all discussion forums, any and all assignments. So like a lot of you have done, which is human nature, is you put it off. And then you do it at the last minute, or you do it the last hour, or you certainly do it the last day. And so now on Monday morning, here it is, I wake up and I have got a dearth of stuff. I have got a lot of stuff that I have to now get in and grade. So, yeah. But you've also noticed, particularly in the discussion postings, that I keep track. If you submit your posting and then you submit your two responses to your peers, as soon as I see that you have done that, and it's rather a pain in the neck to do that, to go back, but I do it, and then I get that I grade that work for you because I want to get that out. I want to try to get as much of this done ahead of time so that I don't end up with what I'm experiencing today, which is 2 online classes of a total saturation of material. This is going to take a couple of days of nothing but grading to dig out from. And I can tell you that grading is like anything else. At times it is subjective. And, my eyes start to cross and blur after a while, but I didn't always need reading glasses. But to do all of this in a short period of time is a little cumbersome. So for any of you that can get any assignments or to get any of the future discussion threads done earlier on during the week, as you have found out, I am going to go in there and keep track of them and pray for them so that I can get that feedback to you and get your grade back to you that much earlier. So please try to do that. So this week, we have a quiz, we have the textbook readings, cumulative risk model worksheet, and the final project milestone 1 assignment. So again, everything that I've offered in the announcement is a redundant posting from the module that you have inside of your class shell. It's literally the same exact thing. But needs to be there, so it's there. So now you get that twice, and now you get me here reinforcing that for a third time. So let's take advantage of that. So you have chapters 2 and 6 in the criminal behavior book. You have a video, How Do We Stop Childhood Adversity from Becoming a Life Sentence? And so watch that, take advantage of that. And then we have for written assignments, this week we have the Cumulative Risk Model 3-1. For this assignment, you will read a scenario and apply the Cumulative Risk Model to determine the potential cause of criminal behavior. So go into your readings, look at the Cumulative Risk Model, look at what's available in the shell as an example, because you'll see you'll need to download the Cumulative Risk Model worksheet that is inside of the rubric. So literally print that out, have it available with you. To complete the assignment, review the Cumulative Risk Model rubric. And as I have continued to do, I'm going to ask you to print out these rubrics. Print them out. Have them beside you when you are writing and doing your work. Look at them finitely. Look at each category finitely and ask yourself the question, have I covered what is in the rubric? Am I doing it the way that it's being asked to be done? And if so, right on. Do that stuff. That is good. Okay? So, print out the risk sheet, print out the rubric, have those available with you while you are completing this assignment. 3.2, Final Project Milestone 1. For this assignment, you will complete a draft of your summary and crime assessment portion of the final project assignment. To complete this assignment, review the following documents. Again, 2 more to print out. Final Project Guidelines and Rubric, and Milestone 1 Guidelines and Rubric. So which one is the most important? Both. The first one, begin with the end in mind. What is your end product going to look like? And let me give you some hints right now. Everything that you are doing cumulatively, talking about the Cumulative Risk Model, everything you are doing cumulatively in these writing assignments is going to be information that in some cases you're just simply going to cut and paste for your final paper. Everything you're doing is going to be contributing to the final paper. You will be amazed how little you will have to do when the process is done, because you will have written about, researched, identified so much of this early on. That's what I like about this class. It is a cumulative accumulation model towards that final paper. So again, those are our assignments for the week. And again, they are in the shell. They are in your course outline. They are in the syllabus. And again, they are in the announcement that I have already furnished. So, with that in mind, one of the things I want to wrap up with is thank you. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your time. I know that these times are not easy. Everything that's going on in the world, everything that's going on in the country, change, etc., etc., all of these things can be stressful. But we're going to get through it together, and we will do it together. So for all of you that I have asked if I can use your work as guidelines, thank you. I appreciate it. Some of the examples that I'm going to be giving you, should you ask for any samples with this assignment, are going to be coming from the previous class, because members of the previous class have already given me permission to use their work. So I like that. It's paying it forward. They were under no obligation. They had already received an A for their work. They didn't have to say, yeah, please, go ahead, Doc. Do whatever you want to do. That's fine with me. So again, and then the other last point is, if you have any issues, if you have any concerns, if you have anything that's getting in the way, give me a call. Shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on, and let me know if I can help you in any way. And one of the things I want to remind you is that I work for you. This is about education, not about schooling. You are all literally grown-ups now. So you have the opportunity to advocate for how it is that you want to be educated. I do not want to school you. So with that in mind, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, feel free to give me a call. So this is Doc Frost saying I care about all of you, and I will be talking to all of you next week. All right. Bye-bye.